Good morning. Um, Out for a walk again. Um, I guess you are becoming familiar with this field. This is the field behind my house and the woodland up here. Luke, good morning. So it's it's very enjoyable to me to take a walk in the morning, and I have found that it is even more enjoyable to have a chat like this. And maybe it's because, my line of profession, my, what's it called? My work. Well, Maria, Cleveland, and Luke may freeze for the first time tonight here, says Luke. Cannot wait. Yeah, well, I feel the same. I'm actually looking forward to winter. I hope we get some snow. Good afternoon all the way from Japan. And Jake says good morning. And as always, I have to keep one eye or both on the ground from time to time. And yes, it's a very lonely work, sort of work, No, excuse my English, I'll start again. My work as a novelist is lonely, and this is a way to reach out. So it's I feel privileged to be able to do that and to chat with you guys. So yes, yesterday the battery was empty, and the live stream, I believe, was cut short. So what happened was that I think I was in the middle of talking about that day. Solskinn, good morning. And Dean says hello from Canada. I was talking about that day when we were filming with the Travel Channel, with and Johan Hegg from Amman Amat was there, and I remember that he was about to go on a tour with the band, and I believe he said something along the line of he was looking forward to the concerts and meeting the fans and all that, but the traveling and staying away from home was not. That was not as enjoyable as it was when he was younger. And I feel the same. I've been away for a few days only, and of course that book tour is, you can't really compare it because it's, first of all, just for a few days, and good morning from America. Good morning there. Yeah, but anyway, it's the same in a way, on a smaller scale. Yes, I'm looking forward to the first frost and snow. I am. I am absolutely looking forward to that. I'm at the crossroads here. Behind me, can you see the path across the field? And there's a path here as well that goes along the field. We'll take that one today. Okay, so I have a question for you. Next week there are 3 appearances on stage, but I will be able to drive to those cities. It's part of the book tour again. So I can sleep in my own house. I don't have to stay away for days. And my question is, should I appear as a Viking in Viking garments or not? I believe these are public events, and I don't know what is cheesy, what is perceived as being less serious about things, and what is a positive kind of attention. Good morning there. I don't know. The deer flies, I haven't seen them since I got back home. Viking, it seems appropriate. The format, it's... Oh, here's the deer fly. Oh, here it is. Now let's see what we can do. Where did it go? It was on my hand. Where is it now? Did it crawl up my sleeve? God, I shouldn't curse. It's... Sorry about this. I think it crawled up my sleeve or something. Where is it? Yeah, so to answer your question, there are deer flies here. Yes, there are deer flies. Now I get all itchy. Where did it go? Where did it go? You know what? I don't mind anymore. I don't mind. I'll take a shower when I get back home. I don't know where it went. Up my sleeve. Probably up my sleeve. I hate it when they get in my beard. Yeah, so the deer flies are here. Oh, is it here? Sometimes they sit here. Ah, excuse me, I got all... Okay. Yes, okay. I saw some comments now. I saw some comments. My political videos get a lot of views. I know. I have an expression that I have made myself. Now, normally I would strip down now totally and check every, well, don't want to get into details, but and then I would shake my clothes and get the deer flies off. I won't do that now on camera. A very inconvenient deer fly attack, I must say. This expression I have, I call it the outrage machine, and YouTube that's the machine that runs YouTube. They won't admit it, but I actually think that YouTube is not as politically correct as they want to appear, but they love to feed the outrage machine. So it's like And I don't really want to be a part of that, so I will only talk about controversial topics when I feel it needs to be done. And I try to be modest, and I try my best to be intelligent about it. Whatever gets their company traffic, they will promote. Yes, that's true, you know, and it's all about the money. It's all about the money. Money, that's what they care about. I think there is some political bias, you know, to the left. But if they could choose between money and ethics, they would choose money. It's like, you know, I can actually respect people who stand by their principles, even if I disagree. But if you can't stand by your principles, I have a hard time respecting your views. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about in the video yesterday. Basically, it's, you know, I wanted to go into this rant about these people flying private jets to conventions about saving the climate, while you know, the common people will they have to go to work, they have to drive to work. So if I'm a bit inconsistent, it's because I feel there's a deer fly crawling around on me somewhere. So let's see, I will sit down here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's that saying, you know, everyone is equal, but some are more equal than others. From that book Animal Farm. Especially, you know, the political left, they don't like that book, I've noticed. Okay, I'm actually at the same site as where I was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was a good video. It was a good video. I don't, you know, I'll just sit. Hang on. Sorry about the camera work, or the lack of camera work. You know, I will sit over here. I think I'll sit over here. Oh. You know, you start making these sounds when you sit down, when you get older. So yes, that video is doing well, and the channel is, I lost quite a few subscribers. I think I lost about 50 subscribers when I uploaded that video. That's always the case, you know. You have some people, I don't know what happens there, but might be glitch in the system, or I don't know, I don't care. But it's okay, that's odd comment there. Yeah, well, you know, I don't get it. When it comes to the climate, it's like, it's very much a lost battle because of the language that they are using. It's like when they say that, well, you know what, my hearing is better with my hat on. It's very strange, but there's something happening here, you know, with my hearing. My hearing isn't that good, so the hat kind of amplifies my voice to my ears, if that makes sense. Yes, the language. When they say, uh, the global warming is caused by humans, it's like it's if you apply a little bit of logic, you know that it's not true. You can't say that. Well, you can say that, but it's a lie. If you say a part of global warming is caused by human activity, then you're correct. Um, you're not saying how much, how big that part is, but you are correct, because it could be like 1% or 99% of the global warming is caused by human activity. That statement will still be true, you know. Um, it's um, it's so it's very much a language battle. It's oh yeah, I'm getting attacked by the deer flies now. Here's another one. Oh, not a big fan of those deer flies. No, I have one in my hair. Okay. Oh, it's a mosquito. At least here's a mosquito, and there was a deer fly or a mosquito here. I don't mind the mosquitoes that much anymore. But anyway, it's like they talk in absolutes, and it's either or. It's and that deepens the conflict, and then people won't work together. And here's what I'm thinking about the whole climate movement. You know, the whole climate movement. I wanted to say something about that. I said actually something about that in the video yesterday, but then I cut it out. I edited that out because it's basically it would make the video too long, and I can talk about that in another video. But I can mention I can mention a little bit about that now. It's very funny because I told my wife yesterday what I think about this, and on the news today, no, yesterday, no, it was not. The day before yesterday, I said to my wife what I'm going to tell you now, and yesterday it was on the news. So here's what I think. The biggest threat to when it comes to the human part of global warming and the climate crisis, the human element there, that the biggest part of that, the biggest threat when it comes to the human part of global warming is the increase in human population. And that's not actually birth rates only, it has a lot to do with people moving to developed countries. So when you have immigration from countries with less consumption into countries with a higher consumption, you will have more pollution. And that's, we're seeing that trend obviously here in Europe and in the USA as well, and Canada and so on. And that's, they won't talk about that. They won't talk about the explosive growth of population growth in Africa right now, because these countries, the people from these countries, the leaders there, they are very often people of a certain religion. They don't have, women are not, women are not themselves choosing how many kids they want to have. It's we're getting at here. So I want get into that more right now, but when you have the increase in population in developed countries that we're seeing now, it's kind of, it's like, it's unrealistic to believe that we will have, we will be able to cover the demand for electric power and you know, by solar and wind power. So I believe the whole climate movement, the whole climate, the environmentalists, they will, in a few years now, they will move towards accepting nuclear power, because it is in theory clean power, and that's where they will be going. And if you ask me, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I don't want nuclear power plants. There are no nuclear power plants in Norway, and I want it to stay that way. It's not safe. It's not safe, and it's not, I don't want that. But the whole environmentalist, the green movement, they will, mark my words, they will be moving towards accepting nuclear power. And that's what I said. And the day after, that was yesterday, it was on the news. Actually, people from the I can't remember what they're called in English, but Green Green Party, or was it? Yeah, I don't know what they're called in English, but they were, a representative there was saying that, well, we should, you know, try other alternatives, but it is, well, she was not all negative about it, you know, not at all. So that's where they will be going, and I will not follow them there. It's not the way to go. It's not where we should go. We should instead try to limit the population in the undeveloped countries, and we should try to help people in their own countries. We should not try to increase the population in North America and Europe. It's not wise to do that. That's my opinion, my humble opinion. I'm not an expert on this, but I just wanted to say that. And now that I have said that, I'm probably going to make a video, a follow-up video about that. I hope you will still watch it, even though I said so. Even though I said I gave you all my talking points right now. So that will be on my main channel. So yeah, just wanted to say that. It's a nice morning. I'll walk around a little bit. It's about 7:30 in the morning here. And you know, yeah, the outrage machine on YouTube. I realize that if I never had talked about these things on my main channel, at least some of you would never have discovered my channel, because that's how YouTube works. So from time to time I will talk about these issues. I have a Norwegian publication coming up, third of the Jonsviking novels, so I will have to be, you know, a little bit careful, because I guess some of the, I don't know. It kind of, my gut feeling tells me to be a little bit careful right now when it comes to controversial topics. But we or I have talked about, you know, the man's, how masculinity is under attack. It is. It is. It is under attack. So I am planning a video about that. Planning a video about the great Widowmaker. I won't explain what that means, but I will be talking about that on my main channel. And I will be doing some more, I will be doing bushcraft videos and overnighters. Yeah, hit pieces, well, I don't know. At the moment, at least in Norway, it's a little bit like, I don't know. People might write hit pieces if they want to, but I don't think that would hurt my sales in any way. Rather on the, the contrary. Yeah, now let's see. I realize I'm in an area with lots of deer flies, so 2 is enough today. So I'll walk back here. It is important to talk about these things, because if we don't, people will just continue doing what they're doing, to attack, to tear everything good down, and that's what I feel what they're doing. It's what they're. It's like, we've been talking about the green movement. I think that's the correct term. And the green movement is, part of it is genuine. Is that the word? Genuine? Like real? But it's becoming more and more clear to many, I guess, that some of the people involved in that movement, they see that the green movement can be fitted to a totalitarian philosophy where the system and the collective is more important than the individual. And if you watch some of my videos, that's not me. I will fight that. I will always fight that. The system can never be more important than the individual. And that's a problem as well with the green movement, because they are basically telling people what to do. And some of us, we don't like that. Now, let's see, I'll sit here again. Okay. Luke says it's all about government control. They don't just want to live and let live, they want to control everything others do. Individuals' liberty trumps all. I agree. I absolutely agree. We can't have, let's see here. I have to get rid of, where is it? I'm using the screen here as a, no, I have to keep moving because too many bugs. Sorry. in my nose. Oh, oh, I'm sorry, that's disgusting. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're new to this live stream, I'm having a little bit of an issue with bugs today. I have something called thermocell, which, oh, sorry. Oh. I'm escaping the bugs. The thermocell, it chases away the bugs, and it's I did look into it. It's not harmful for humans or actually insects. It's an unpleasant scent. Yeah. Yes, about my books and English edition. Well, I actually want to just refer to my website, and you'll find a link on my YouTube, the video descriptions. So go there. Now let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there's a lot actually I want to talk about today. A lot. I struggle these days. I do. I struggle because, my dog is old, and I've talked about this before. She got sick, and then now she's better, but she got very thin while she was sick, and now she's eating again, and she seems better, but it's kind of impossible for her to live for many more months. It's kind of impossible. Dogs, they don't. That's the way it is. I struggle with that. I struggle. The mornings are worst. I get depressed easily. I must admit it's not good. But it helps to get out, to walk. Helps to walk. Sorry. Very much bug activity today. Yeah, they're all over the place. Well, basically, I think they're mostly on me now. In my hair, up my sleeve. The first one I think it went up my sleeve. I don't know where it is now. And there was one in my hair, I think. Yeah. I don't think he's a woke writer. I hate that word. I hate it, most of all, I hate it because the grammar is terrible. It's what does that even mean? Woke, you woke up. I woke up this morning. So does that mean I'm woke, or does it mean, it's just stupid. It's a stupid word. I woke up this morning, so now I'm awake. Yeah. So I am an awake person because I'm not sleeping. I hate that word. I know what it means. It's like it's one of those strange words, like what they call the L. What's that? I don't know. LGBTQ. That's the it's these letters. Oh, I said October. Okay. Well, what can I do early in the morning? I'll correct it. But I'm not your little brother, so stop that. Yeah. No, I don't get those terms that they're making up. Why do they have to make up these terms? You know, it's just stupid. Now let's see here. This part of the woods is actually very nice because of the trees here, always very green. Oh, can you see that? Yeah. The farmer is not going to do anything about the field this year, and they didn't last year either. So they're just leaving. They're just leaving it like this. I suspect it's got to do with the fact that I think they get some compensation if they say that the harvest didn't turn out as they wanted. I don't know. Seems to me like a big waste to just leave the corn, no, not the corn, but the grains standing here like this. I can track the moose here easily, you know. They've been walking here. Let's see. Looks like tractor tracks behind me, but it's actually, now that's the path behind me. That's where the moose went, you know, and over here as well. Oh, that's, yeah, that's a deer fly in my eye. I'll show you now. I caught it. There it is. Now, okay. So I'll put it in. I'm very kind to. I'm too kind to these animals, you know. It was in my eye. I've had enough. I'm walking back home. Oh. Good morning. Yeah, I'm being attacked by bugs this morning. That was the third deer fly that I know of. It landed on my eye. It was not pleasant, but at least then I could pinch it and I put it in the grass. Yeah. So I'm sorry about all the interruptions because the bugs. But now let's see here. Okay. Loken 68 says, I'm at work here in Baltimore. Truly enjoy these live streams. May make my early morning. Well, thank you. I enjoy doing these live streams. Even though I never have a plan, you know, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. It's even more unprepared than on my main channel. I never have any scripts. Not on my main channel, not on this channel. They are not scripted. I don't really plan anything. On the main channel I do have an idea of what I'm going to talk about or what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go, of course. Yeah, now let's see. Even if you were prepared, the comments would lead you astray very quickly. That's probably true. That's probably true. Now, yes, so the plan is, now it's Sunday. Now it's Sunday, and let's see here. No, that's okay, Nemo. That's okay. It's Sunday, and tomorrow I will be driving and taking the ferry across the fjord to because I have a secret mission. It has to do with the marketing of my upcoming book here in Norway. So I have to be there very early in the morning. And then on Tuesday I'm driving to Kristiansand. I don't think bugs survive a sauna. I'll have a shower because I'm kind even to bugs, but I can't have them crawling around on me. Little Norway. Wolf Mother lives near Little Norway. Visit Paulsbu in the Pacific Northwest. I've heard about that place actually. Yeah, lots of Norwegians there. Yes, and on Tuesday I'll be driving to Kristiansand. I will be on stage there that evening. I can't remember if it's a public event or if it's for the employees in the bookstores only. You must have tasty blood, yes, probably. And then on Wednesday it's in Asker, which is near Oslo. I'll drive there. That's a public event. And then on Thursday it's in Oslo. I'll drive there. That's a public event as well. And then I'm officially finished with the Norwegian part of the book tour. But then it's Germany in October. In about a month. And it's going to be hard. Can't lie. It's going to be hard to travel to such a big city. But what can you do, you know? Okay. I'll be back in, I don't know, but when, but suddenly, suddenly I'll be back. And maybe I actually should install something in my car. I see people, they do live streams from their cars and stuff, you know, so maybe I could do something, install some camera mount, make sure the sound is good, and I could do live streams from the car, because I drive a lot. These days I do a lot of driving, which is boring. Eyes on the road, yes, I wouldn't be able to reply to comments then, you know. That would not be safe. Okay. Yeah, I'm crossing the little stream now, and that means I'm at the end of this live stream. And I'll change the name of the month. It's September. That's true. Okay, so thank you for reminding me about that. Enjoy your day, Maria. Thank you. Dean Dog, good day to you as well. And Luke, good luck on your book tour. Well, thank you. Okay. Wolf Mother, cheers.